had to leave. I understand if you have to leave too. But y'all really holding it down. We're probably not gonna go on for another too much longer. We're gonna watch this and then one more video. So here we go. What up, RG?
What's up, bro? How you feeling?
Sir, yes, sir. Man, I'm happy to be here.
Man, that's what's up.
Happy to be here.
You know, we go way back. We go. It's been. I've been knowing you for like 6 years now. Dang, I watched you grow up. Hey, Scott Free in the building.
Yeah,
What's
we were
up?
just talking about you,
We gotta
bro.
get Scott. Yo, honestly,
shoot.
y'all can't see it on camera,
Yeah.
but the legendary Scott Free in the building.
up, bro?
We gotta get him on. You know what I'm saying, on the show
Wow.
at 1.2.
Wow.
Hold on, guys.
I was
Hold
just
on.
telling them the
Hey, y'all want it? The guy on the far right?
story about when we did.
Far right's
Bendiciones
DJ
over
Michael
in
V.
Marietta.
That's
at the
DJ Michael
apartment
V on the
complex.
far right, guys. Just
And
letting
they
y'all
were
know.
It was like a whole Hispanic community, and you're like,
You've seen the Hovey one?
know the
That's
gospel?
fire.
And I
That's
was like,
fire.
yeah. You're like, oh, I need
Dude,
you to go
I
preach to
haven't.
these
I'm gonna
kids
watch the
over
Hovey
here.
one.
Bro
I
had
need
me
to.
preaching on the spot, bro. I think it was my first time preaching. I was like 14.
But
I
guess
was like,
what? Guess what,
I was a
RG?
kid.
It's not your last time, brother. Hey.
Amen.
DJ Michael V
Okay,
follows me.
That's some shout out.
Shout
also,
out
man, I ain't gonna lie, you
CAG.
can't- my
I
wife
love
is in the
y'all.
back. Shout out Naja Harris, the beautiful one and only. Baby coming in like 3 weeks, so y'all pray for
Yeah, baby on the way.
baby on the way. But back to What Up RG. Y'all just did the Twitch live, so I mean, I feel like y'all was kicking it, but we gotta make sure we unpack some other stuff that y'all didn't get to.
For sure.
Tell me how you feeling, like RG, spiritually, mentally, and honestly physically. How you feel right now, bro?
I'm tired.
Okay.
I'm tired.
Yeah.
First off, before he keeps going, guys, it is okay to be spiritually, physically, and mentally tired. That is okay. I love the vulnerability right there. Can I just say that I love that? Because I've seen my dad and my mom go preach sermons. They take their naps. They take them naps. Them naps are important. Them holy naps. You really need those. I'm not lying to you. I'm not lying to you. You need to take your naps
I'm
and
good,
rest.
man.
Okay.
I'm good. I can't complain.
Okay.
Can't complain. We got the music coming out.
My mom just put 7 on my Spanish.
I just want to say,
Is she hating?
consistent, crazy lately. So
Oh nah, yeah. He finally turned the rotors up.
yeah. So I think on this, man, we can probably this episode. This is gonna have to be a 2-part because there's like so much to unpack. But I think it'll be good for some people who've been sleeping under a rock,
Yeah,
not
rock
tapped
sleepers.
into the 116 culture, the Christian hip hop space,
Sasa,
and just
they-
good music.
Yeah.
Sasa, they forget that all the time, bro. You can't just go on these. Not benders are for more like crazy other things, but like you can't go on these 24-hour benders and never sleep, bruh. That is so important to sleep.
It'd be good to kind of a little bit of backstory on, you know,
She
where
is a
you
W,
from,
Mom David. She's really
you
watching
know,
the
your
stream. I
journey
love
in
her.
music to now and your faith. So maybe you could start with just like, you know, where you from, how you got into music, and kind of what.
She
led
is
you now.
honest.
Just for the people who should know but don't know, I think it'd just be helpful to give a little backstory.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yo, shout out Paradox 116 for the subscribe with the Prime, bro. That's like
go.
mad bread, bro.
Oh,
He just dropped crazy amount of money right now.
Thank
My
you.
bad. I didn't even. You
Alright,
gotta
okay.
acknowledge
5
that.
months.
My
I
bad.
gotta get my Twitch on. But go ahead,
5
RG.
months, it's hard.
Sorry, yeah.
Nah, shout out to Paradox 116.
Hey.
Damn, bro, it's funny. It's funny because every time we have like conversations and stuff, it's always about. Well, it always starts with like, oh yeah, you're doing music again. Like you're actually, you're actually
you're back,
an artist. Oh shit.
No, yeah, I know. How's that make you feel? Like,
I don't feel no type of way.
Okay.
I mean, it is what it is. I was out for so long. It was what, like 3 years.
Yeah. A hard 3 years.
A tough 3 years.
tough.
bro. But,
That's yeah, better way to. Yeah.
Wow.
yeah,
So-
but nah, shoot, we're here.
So he stopped doing music for 3 years? I didn't know that. He said he was out for 3 years. I wonder why. Maybe personal reasons? I don't know. I'm curious.
You
Yeah.
met me when I was doing music over at my mom's crib, like
Yes.
every day, like just locked in. But yeah, I'm from north side of Atlanta, Gwinnett County.
Gwinnett County in the building.
And,
That's me too.
yeah,
No.
man, I just been doing music since I was a kid, and
North Atlanta.
God made a way.
Hey, so I mean, honestly, you showed me some of your early music, which was amazing. Cause okay, so we have an artist group chat on the Reach Records roster, and
What's
every
good,
now and
Blake?
then I would like
Everyone say what's up
tease
to
out
Blake.
some of my
Blake
terrible
produces a
old
lot of my
songs
beats.
and some of the
A
other
lot of my
artists
beats. He
will
goes to
too.
college with
I
me.
ain't gonna
Shout
lie,
out Blake.
when I was
Everyone
pulling
say shout out Blake.
RG's old stuff, he has a CD he made. He was, I think, 12. Man, we were all like, bro, you been dope since you was like 11. Like, it's not fair. Like, from the jump, I felt like you just kind of knew what you was doing when it comes to music. Talk to us about like what made you kind of grasp like the craft so well early. Like what was it about you, or what was that about?
I was like, when I was a kid, I was taking my mom's pots and pans and like playing the drums with it. Like I think music has just always been something I gravitated to.
Right.
And then when I got put onto like, you know, like hip hop and rap, I was like, dang, this is dope. Like this is cool. And then I don't know, I just developed the skill. At first I was doing cover songs, rapping to everybody else's songs.
That's smart though, yeah.
Then eventually I started writing and
Okay. He made a valid point. He made a very valid point there. He's always loved music. I want to throw this out there. For me personally, and I don't know if y'all knew I made music, all right? I got some songs out. Got a lot more songs coming out. I got a YouTube short I just put of a little snippet of an unreleased song. I personally have been making music for a long time too. Obviously, I'm not crazy tough. I think I'm really good though. And I always get those comments. And then I struggle internally with that concept of how am I not big? Okay. Because guys, you make music to reach people. It ain't like I want to reach people, you know? But I also know it's God's timing, you know? And I also know a blessing too early isn't a blessing at all. I understood that. And if I would have got blessed in high school with a lot of those songs, where I was mentally would not have been good. It would not have been good because I was struggling and I was living that fake Christian life. And you could have that question, how do you decipher if you're living the real one or the fake one? I can tell you 100% I'm living the real one now. Because back then it was easy. I'm wild and I'm doing all these things. Hey, thanks, David. That's love, bro. Thank you. You know, but back then I'm living this crazy life and then doing other things. No, now it's like I've lost a lot of friends. You understand what I'm saying? Like, I'm going all, like, this isn't the coolest thing to a lot of people. To doing Christian hip-hop reactions and talking on here. But what I've realized is this is what God's called me to do. And I don't care what the world says. I don't care. I don't. Because I know there's a role in the kingdom for everybody. And I know my conviction was Ruslan and all these other YouTubers made videos. And they made these videos, right? And I'm going through my recommended, watching these terrible hip-hop videos. And then Ruslan made one talking about something. And it convicted me as a human. So I do these videos so it's like, not to preach at you and tell you you're living terrible, but tell you the truth. Because if one of y'all says something I disagree with, I'm going to let you know. But in a loving way, though. And I'm not going to put you down ever. Because I understand where you're coming from a lot of times. So I understand the concept of I've been making music forever. And sometimes you need breaks. I've been on a hiatus for a while, too. Now I'm back and I'm so excited. I'm so excited. So I understand that. I do understand that perspective.
Sing and then doing my cover art and things. And started developing all these skills. And shoot.
That's dope. Yeah, you got to like
development. That's key, bro.
What age did you know like this is what I like? Mom, dad, this is like what I want to do. Like, it seemed like it was pretty early. Like, I mean, I don't know. Like,
yeah. I mean, shoot. First time I performed, I was like 7 years old. So
it's like,
and I didn't want to. I was like so nervous. I was shaking, and my dad was
7?
like, you only have to do it for 5 minutes. The song is 5 minutes. And then once you get off stage, that's it. You don't have to do it again. But I fell in love with it. Like, it was just so, it was something about it, man. And then.
So you said your dad, I mean, I don't know what household, Michael, you grew up in, but like, my mom and dad, like, what is it about your dad and family that was like pushing you to do music? Because that's just kind of like, not
foreign.
Yeah. Like, what is it about?
Wow,
man, that
I love
support
this.
is everything.
No, facts.
Yeah.
I love
Like,
that.
My first album, they funded it. Like, that was them. Like, my dad working overtime.
And y'all weren't like balling, were
y'all?
y'all?
Selling tamales, like trying to make it happen. Like,
bro,
bruh,
what?
That's everything. I wouldn't be where I'm at without my parents. But
She did
yeah,
give me a
that's just
7.
them pushing
Hold
me.
on.
Like, I thank God.
Hold on. Do you understand what he's saying right now, guys? Do you understand what he's saying? He said his mom and his dad pushed him to perform. He didn't want to. All right. Also pushing him in music. And he said they funded his first album. Let me know y'all. Let me put y'all on something right now. That is what your family's supposed to do. Push you for your dream. Push you towards your dreams. Okay? If y'all ain't noticed, my mom's in the chat right now. I have an amazing mother. She brings out the Gatorades when I'm tired. My dad is also the one that helped build this stream. I know nothing about tech, but they know I love talking, and they know I love music. Tamales is the grind, Blake. You're right. She's selling tamales probably $1, $2, $3, $4, $5, stacking it up and putting it towards promotion, towards out. Bro, what? And guys, my first microphone was Christmas. My mom bought that. Speakers, all of this is funded by them, and I just want to say thank you for doing that. To my parents, they're the reasons we're here right now talking. I'm not lying. God's the reason, first off, because God's put that parenting advice in them to do this, right? But they didn't have to listen to it. They chose to do this. And I got to thank them for that, because it's like, that's crazy. And that's what I want to do towards my kids. I don't care if she wants to do ballet, my daughter. She wants to do soccer. I'm a basketball head. I hoop. But you don't want to hoop? I don't care, girl. I'm going to buy you whatever you want. My son, whatever he wants, bro. Love your parents. Thank you, Sasa. Hey, I got a Latina mom, bruh. That's how she is, dog. Hey, we be beefing sometimes. But it's love, though. It's love. You understand what I'm saying? So I love what he's saying right now. I love this because I can relate to this. I can really relate to this.
That's so dope.
I'm definitely blessed because my dad, you know.
I love tamales, David, too.
Traditional Hispanic families, like, they want their kids to work and do something. And I was at the crib making beats at like 2 a.m. Like, like, yo, it's gonna work. Like, it's gonna happen. And you know,
I believe that. I love that.
How were you in school? Like, from academic,
yeah.
Like, how was that? Was it like you was like, man, I just want to graduate and get out of here, or you were?
Yeah, I was ready to get out of there, man.
I'm gonna buy you nothing, Blake, other than my love.
Man.
But yeah.
That's amazing, man. Go ahead.
Yeah, I was gonna say who you talk about how you came into hip hop and started listening to hip hop. Who did you first start listening to that kind of made you fall in love with it?
The first album I heard was actually Don Omar.
Yeah,
like way back.
Yeah,
Don Omar, and I was hooked. Like I was like, yo, this is crazy. I took the album from my uncle's crib, and I was like listening to it like secretly because it wasn't Christian.
Oh, your parents didn't approve it.
They went with that. Okay. But my mom found it. Don Omar is. Later on, they put me on the Funky and all them, and they were actually dope. Like they weren't back then, bro. They were spitting. So. Yeah, I got put onto them, and then I don't know, man.
That's dope. Shout out. I think something you said I want to call out some is like your mom having the opportunity to introduce like some wholesome music that you actually thought was dope. I wonder how your career or trajectory would have been, or where it would have gone if you didn't have those outlets of men in the faith, or artists and men or women in the faith making dope hip hop at the time. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
How important was it for you to hear something of the faith that was like artistically actually good?
Now it was everything, because it was like,
wow, I love this. I'm about to go in on this too.
Yeah. It wasn't
like the worship music. It
wasn't.
Bro, can I just say this? This is why I have this channel, to react, to show y'all. Not everything is just worship music and slow. There are Christian artists who are killing the game. And I named some of them. I love Indie Tribe. I love WHATUPRG. I love Heaven on Earth. I love Aha Gazelle, Holvey, Caleb Gordon, Alex Jean. These are just the top of my head. But there's so many more. We're about to react to Sasa's favorite, or one of his artists that he listens to, Christopher Sincere. I looked him up on Instagram. I saw him. I like his music too. I'm not going to lie. He's spitting too. And I want to say that is what helped get me off of that bad secular music. Was not that it's bad music, but it wasn't feeding my brain with positivity. It's influencing me to do all these drugs, drinking, killing. And it's like, yes, I can say no to that, right? But it also is in my ear constantly. And that is not beneficial. That is not beneficial for your life. What's way more beneficial is to have these Christian artists on the same type of beats, but talking about how they go to church, how they have a great mother, but also how they're cool. How they're cool serving God. How it's fun being with Jesus. Like, that's what I love. That's what I love, bruh. Like, I love that. And that's why I have this channel. Like, I really want to help out this generation. So shout out What Up RG for another great point. This is a great interview.
Like what
I have not watched
up
this.
Around, it was like, oh, this is something that's dope, and I enjoy it. Like I genuinely enjoy. So
Yeah.
You know, fast forward to now, I feel like that's why what we do is so important, because there's somebody out there who, you know, there's a kid out there who's trying to find something to identify to. And
Amen. That's what I was trying to do.
Relevant, you know, that's speaking to culture, that's speaking to, you know, what's going on right now.
Facts.
So that's why I'm like,
yeah. I mean, there's so much we can go down memory lane so crazy. I just want to speed up a little bit and talk about like you coming to like getting signed. And so I actually met I started at Reach in June 12, 2017. It's almost 6 years ago, which is crazy. And before I got here, I have saw What Up RG. Shout out to Rapzilla. I saw What Up RG on Rapzilla, like on, I think it was the Don't Forget to Live video.
Yeah.
And I saw that video.
No, hey, Sasa, great point. A lot of the genres aren't satanic, but they influence certain things like that. I get what you're saying. You just didn't know there were Christian artists. And that's a great point. How are we going to know, though, if there aren't reactors reacting to it, if there aren't people promoting it, reposting on Instagram, social media? That's important. That's so important. So I understand that you didn't know because the world doesn't want you to know. They don't.
And I was like, yo, who is this kid? He's fly. He's compelling. He has a charisma about him that I think is dope. So I already knew I wanted to come to the building with like some options of people we could try to develop. And the first thing I did when I saw Biz, like the second day, I was like, yo, what up with RG? He was like, I'm already tapped in. I was like, so it clicked like, yo, I like this kid. And we went and drove to Gwinnett County on like a Tuesday night, like 8 o'clock at night. It was probably later. It was dark. It was summer. It's probably like 9. It was late. Pulled up to his house, met his mom, and this kid had a studio in his bedroom, and he was playing the early stages of Pleasant Hill, y'all. And when I tell you, I think it was Yellow Paint, and I heard that track. I looked at Biz like, yeah, this is special. And so that moment was like memorable for me because I felt like it was a moment I knew that you would be a part of something bigger. You know what I'm saying? So talk to us a little bit about coming to Reach,
so
how
cool.
you feel, and then also maybe I know we can't go through every project. Maybe bring us there to all the way maybe to New Hollywood in like a 2-minute spill if you can. Try to. I know it's a lot, but yeah.
Yeah. No, that was actually a crazy time. And shout out Michael. Michael was in the video with me for Don't Forget to
I didn't
Live.
know that.
Yeah, brother tapped in. Come on, bro.
Man.
Come on,
Michael
bro.
tapped in. Hey, Michael, what's goody? You on the gram with me? Tap in with me. Tap in.
I remember when... So the first time I came to the building was because of Joe, actually.
Shout out
Joe
Michael.
Gonzalez.
Oh, Joe Gonzalez, yeah.
Yeah, and
He for the
hit
culture,
me, and
indie
he was like, yo, I'm about
tribe.
to go to this Few session. Like, pull up with me. And I pulled up, and I was like, yo, I know Few since forever ago. Like, I've seen him when he was
Future Kid.
Future Kid. When he was Future Kid. So it was just like, oh,
that's
That
so funny.
name, bro, because, bro, nah, I'll tell you later.
Okay, go ahead.
Yeah, but yeah, that was when I actually met Biz, and then, you know, everything started lining up.
Right.
But yeah, man, going from Pleasant Hill to where we are now, it's just it's insane, bro. It's ridiculous. But
I think when I think of it, it's just it's just growth, a lot of growth. I think you can actually hear your growth from Pleasant Hill to Raul to New Hollywood.
Yeah, for sure. And you mentioned this before. Talk about when you made Pleasant Hill, there was a lot of pressure, to be honest, about the right record, the right release, the right moment. Talk to like the people why you fought for that type of first offering as your first sign release and how that helped shape the trajectory to like New Hollywood.
yeah,
You know?
I just didn't want to do what everybody else was doing. Like from the jump, I was like, yo, I'm gonna come out the gate with something different, something that's unique, and that's a accurate expression of who I am, not like what other people want to hear me.
That's why he's got heaven on earth,
I've
bro.
that
To be honest,
throughout my career, like
Mm.
New Hollywood, I fought for that. Like I knew people wanted, you know, the XYZ, but I was like, you know what? Like I'm gonna make something that I love and that I enjoy. That's why I'm so proud of it now. I'm like, I go back and listen, like, yo, like I did that. Like I on one end, like I channeled everything I was going through.
No, that's a great point.
You know,
okay, that's another point I want to go on to. Artistically, if you are any creative, right? If you do rap, if you paint, if you like singing, anything that's creative, right? when you're an artist, you have a personal outlet, right, to do something, and you have a look and a vision of what you're doing, of what you want. You understand what I'm saying? And if you don't notice, a lot of rappers have beef with their labels. I know y'all have noticed this. Oh my goodness, my hair is just getting in my. Here we go. If y'all haven't noticed, a lot of rappers will have beef with their labels, right? Oh, I can't release this song. I want to do this. They won't let me release because of creative things. And I think it's so important, especially if you're a Christian label like Reach Records, Indie Tribe, any label that's got Christian artists, to allow them to release their music that they want. Now, give them guides, right? Like, okay, like, they're going this way, just push them on the road. You know, like, just adjust them a little bit, right? Just adjust. But, like, if they want to go, if you want to take them this way, and they want to go this way, just help them get right here in the middle. You get what I'm saying? Yeah, David, that's my issue, because it's like, it happens a lot, and it shouldn't happen in the Christian space. But if you hear him, he's saying, I had to fight for that. I had to fight for that tape, and when I look back, I'm happy, because that was me. And then it did good. That's what I love. He fought for his sound. Not saying that Reach Records was trying to put him down, but maybe they're like, you know, let's get a feature here, or let's go for this way. I'm not saying they did that. I don't know what they did. But what I am saying is that when you're an artist and you have a manager or a label, you're going to butt heads. It's impossible to not butt heads because you're two different humans. You are two different humans that are looking for two different things. You just got to get close to the same page. Close. Close. And then I love that. He said Pleasant Hill, Raul, and New Hollywood. Those are great albums. I haven't heard Raul, but I heard Pleasant Hill a little bit. I don't know if I actually heard Pleasant Hill, but I know New Hollywood's so good. New Hollywood's amazing.
But on the other side, I fought for like the creative,
right,
and the sound, and like what it was gonna feel like, and what.
You fought for the sound.
I don't know, man. It's just been something in me from the jump where I never want to do something that's like, that's not me. Like,
for sure.
I want to make something that's authentic to who I am, and shoot, whoever connects with it is gonna connect with it.
Facts, I love that.
Way.
No, I think you did that. I mean, honestly, like Pleasant Hill, Raul.
Alex got the color tape. That's crazy.
That's the one. That's the one.
That's the one you're talking about.
That's shout out to Alex from Jersey who's in our Twitch stream, man.
That's insane.
Day one's in the building only. Yeah, I think there's so much. I mean, I'm grateful that.
Hey, I can't wait till I get up there and David and Sasa are all commenting. Hey, that's our dude.
Kind of do the obvious, because I felt like it prepared the way for people to hear, like, yo, Christian rap, artists doing Christian music can sound way more diverse and eclectic than it has been. And shout out for you for being brave enough, especially with a big spotlight on you, to like fight for like, nah Ace, nah Lecrae, nah Reach, whoever. This is the sound I'm gonna do. And I ain't gonna lie, looking back at it, New Hollywood's, in my opinion, I make it canceled or a challenge for this, is probably a top 5 project in our space, in my opinion. So give it up for WHATUPRG for that New Hollywood, bro. Any disagreement over there, Michael? How we feeling? Okay.
Yeah.
A little bit. He don't like New Hollywood.
Okay. Let's go ahead and cut his mic off, Matt.
Nah, I love New Hollywood. I think top 5 in the space all time is kind of wild. It's a wild statement.
I stand by it. All right, so I think
it's top 5.
It's top 5.
He said, wait, did he just say it's one of the top 5 albums all time? All time? Okay, wait, hold on. Let's keep going. We're gonna listen to one New Hollywood song because this is one of my favorite ones. Just to show y'all what they're talking about. We're gonna go back to the interview. I like this one. This is the biggest song on there. Let me know what y'all think. He said all time. This might be up there. Maybe top 10, top 15. But listen.
Took a lot for me to get back on the grind again. Let me tell you about the demons I've been battling. Couldn't go back to the struggle, man, I had to win. Tell the devil back, I need my space. Took a lot for me to get back on the grind again. Let me tell you about the demons I've been battling. Couldn't go back to the struggle, man, I had to win. Tell the devil back, I need my space. All tatted on my neck instead of butter chain. Try to label me a sinner, but I'm still a saint. I got family cross the border.
Yo, David, this song's crazy.
Ain't no sense in clocking in and out for pocket change. So I put in work.
Holy Habits, what's goody? Holy Habits in the chat.
Taking family curse. Had to go through hell and back to see heaven on earth. It was brick by brick, got it out the dirt.
Hey, wait. I don't wanna pose for the content.
Locked in, dealing with the past, trying to process regardless. Did it from the heart for the heart. Took a lot for me to get back on the grind again.
Let me tell you about, man, everyone rocking with this. Maybe it is top 10.
Go back to the struggle, man, I had to
wait. Tell the devil back, I'ma need my space.
Took a lot for me to get back on the grind again. Let me tell you about the demons I've been battling.
Everyone go sub to Holy Habits. Shout out Holy Habits.
Tell the devil back, I need
bro,
my space.
Remember them days when I was
hold
broke, but it went on
on. I can respond to your email. I will today, bro.
Thought I was gonna be stepping with that drink, but end up stumbling.
After this song, I'm gonna put it.
Every time I sip, I end up mumbling. On pay-per-view, I'm fighting demons.
Yeah, bro, because I check my phone number way better. I'll tell you in the chat. I don't care.
Hey, it was hectic. Early morning, restless. Wake up on the edge, yeah. Dodging on my best friends. Label on the London.
After this song, I got you.
Had to get back up and tell myself that I've been destined. Holy residential with the chosen, I'm elected. Angels all around me when I'm walking, I'm protected.
Oh, I got you right now. 210-825-0358.
Till we at the top. With the family on my shoulders, I can't let them down. I be damned if I let
me know if you got it.
Look at what I'm on, it's elite. I put on for the team. If I got it, then they got it. Yeah, we all about to eat. Got a calling on my life, I'm about to walk what I preach. Put a demon in a hearse, lay him down, R.I.P. Took a lot for me to get back on the grind again. Let me tell you about the demons I've been battling. Couldn't go back to the struggle, man, I had to win. Tell the devil back, I need my space.
Oh my goodness. Let me know if you got it, Holy Habits. I'm gonna check the email too. If that's on me, bro. I haven't checked, dude. That's on me, dog. That's so on me. I keep forgetting. But also, I'm bad at emails too, bro. Get back to the interview. Maybe this album is a top 5 Christian album of all time. Maybe it is. Maybe he's right.
I think what'll be dope too, as we kind of like wrap up this segment, is talk about before the release of New Hollywood, like people was asking, that process seemed to be like grueling, you know. So I would love to, as much as you're comfortable getting into it, like walk us through why it took so long from Raul to New Hollywood and what helped you get out of that season. So we'll definitely stop right here and just tap back in. This is the 116 Life on Holy Culture Radio, Sirius Channel 154. I'm here with
DJ Michael V.
Not Ace Jr. And then I'm here with WHATUPRG.
Young Holy.
Yeah. All right, stay tuned. Let's get it. Welcome back. This is the 116 Life on Holy Culture Radio, Sirius Channel 154. I'm your host, Ace Harris. I'm here with some great legends in the building. DJ Michael V, WHATUPRG. And we left talking about New Hollywood. I made a very declarative statement, which I'm probably going to get dinged for a little bit. And I'm going to be honest, I still got to unpack my rating on every project that I love. So this is my opinion, but I said that New Hollywood is a top 5 project in the space. I know some of y'all may agree, and we were debating.
Bro, David, I love this album, David.
And I want to hear your thoughts, RG. Before we get into like the backstory of New Hollywood, I think we need to kind of land here a little bit.
If you want my honest opinion on why I don't think New Hollywood's top 5, is because it's too early to tell. That joint was released like
we should collaborate. Me and Holy Habits.
So for me, it's like time will tell if it's a classic. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's like okay. To me, that's like the same thing. That's like if Drake drops a song and an album, and it's like, yo, and people are like, yo, this is top 3 Drake, and it's like, come on, bro, you telling me that it's better than Take Care, Views, all the, you gotta give it time, because time is gonna tell. You know what I'm saying? So what I'm not saying is that it's not a good album. It's not great. I'm not saying any of that. I'm saying it's a great album, great production, great features, great world building, great growth from an artist, great step up. Like it's great. It's just time. I think for me, time is what tells what's a classic.
Okay.
Because it's like, are you gonna feel like this 10 years from now? You don't know yet.
Artie's like, yes.
No, I feel like that right now. Like but what I'm saying is like, this is time.
That's a good pushback. And it's so hard to compare because people consume music differently now than they did during the era of like Anomaly, Uncomfortable. So
100%.
I think we don't sit with albums as long as we used to anymore.
Yeah.
And so in the time we sat with New Hollywood, it's like, oh, this is, you know, it's one of those things that felt instantly well crafted. I think I say the word well crafted a lot. And I want me as a producer, A&R, you can jump in here, RG. When I say well crafted, I'm talking about production, songwriting, substance and content.
All right, good night, Holy Habits.
Arrangement, sequencing, narrative. Those things make a classic body of work. Now, the one asterisk you can put is like having all that and then having like critical mass commercial impact, which is I feel those people who have that pushback as like, you can have all that, but did it, you know, do this? But that's my What you thought, man? Like, why is it top five? Why is it
top five for me?
What are some of your favorite? If you want to say top five, you can. If not, what are some of your favorite projects that you felt would live in that same kind of like?
I can't say top five because I'm definitely gonna forget some. But
okay, that's a better way to save yourself. I feel it.
Yeah, no, because I was trying to right now, and
I get it.
But
I think it's top 5 Reach for sure. I'll die on that hill. I will die on that hill.
You'll die there.
Yeah.
Crucified?
Nah, you wildin'. This guy's wildin', bro.
Okay, go ahead.
Yeah, I don't think there's no like right or wrong way to look at it. I feel like everybody has their own like taste.
What are some projects that you feel like would live up to like one of the best? You ain't got. I mean, we're not here to leave anybody out.
I think
but like,
Anomaly's crazy.
Anomaly. Okay.
Anomaly is one of the best Christian albums ever.
Comfortable.
Rise.
Rise is on everybody's list personally.
It's incredible. It's incredible. But yeah, no, it's tough, bro. Because I wasn't trying to make like when I did New Hollywood, it wasn't like I was focused in the sense that I just wanted to make a great project for me, you know, that I enjoyed.
Right.
And I think that's why it's top 5 to me because I was locked in on tapping into every soundscape that I wanted to, every idea that I thought was great. I pursued it until it was what I heard in my head. But there's also no like reference point for New Hollywood for other people.
Sure.
So like,
okay.
I think New Hollywood might just be the reference point for other people, other creatives and newer artists who like are inspired by it. You know, they can be like, oh yeah, like I've heard something like this before now. Whereas before New Hollywood,
that's
like
a good point.
It wasn't.
All right,
too many people tapping.
We've watched a lot of this podcast. If you want to watch the full thing, it is on Reach Records, YouTube, Bendiciones with WHATUPRG